Would you like to learn what cryptocurrencies you could buy today with the potential to 50 to 1000x? From blue chip to degen, from layer 1s to meme coins that could make you a millionaire in 2025. I am going to be ranking 40 altcoins from blue chip to pure degen and show you what cryptocurrencies have got insane potential between now and the end of the bull run, which is going to be warming up very soon. Now, some of these cryptocurrencies are going to be very degen, so as usual, nothing I say is to be construed as financial advice. Crypto is largely unregulated and high risk, and people who invest should be prepared to lose all their money, and everything I say to you in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. My name's the Suppoman, your superhero of 100 to 1000x gems. I have found them in the past, present and future. These are my 100x pluses, and only from last week's video did I bring you a coin that went on to 50x in 1 week. You will not find those kind of returns anywhere, probably not even over the course of one whole bull run, and I got you them in 1 week. So if you love content like this, please smash a like on this video, watch that like button animate, and also if you want to make sure you never miss out, please make sure to subscribe to Team Suppo so that you never miss out on the altcoin gems that are out there and can make you incredible gains. Now, I am going to go straight into the action because there are a lot of cryptocurrencies to cover. So, the first cryptocurrency is Solana. Now, Solana, in my opinion, is the Ethereum of the last cycle. In the last cycle, Ethereum went from $90 all the way up to $5,000. And Solana, I believe, is the Ethereum of this cycle. And I think this has got explosive growth. This has already had an incredible 2024, having gone up back in 2022 from $8 all the way up to $200. This cryptocurrency, I believe, still has insane gains for it. Now, in March, in between kind of October through to March this year, we saw the meme coin explosion on Solana. Now, it's taken a little bit of a backseat, but in my personal opinion, there is more coming for Solana. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Solana should reach around about the same price Ethereum reached back in 2018, which was about $1,600. So in my opinion, I believe that Solana can achieve just over a 10x from its current price. Next up, we have got Dogecoin. Dogecoin is the Bitcoin of meme coins. This is the #1 meme coin, as you can see, from a $15 billion market cap. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Dogecoin is going to get a lot of money flow going into it in this next bull run, but it's not going to equate to insane multipliers. I don't personally believe this is going to go to $150 billion. I think that this one really has got a chance of maybe a 6x. But seeing as though there is no 6x, I'm going to put this up to 10x. The next one is Avalanche. Now, Avalanche has not yet followed Solana. So Avalanche and Solana tend to work kind of in unison because these are the promising layer 1s that came out in the last bull cycle, and this is their maturity stage. They've already got an ecosystem. Now it's going to be a case of meme coins and all of the various sub-narratives that are going to be coming out within Avalanche, bringing up the price of Avalanche. The reason why Solana and presently Sui are doing so well is because when meme coins really perform incredibly, people sell their meme coins back into Solana or Sui, and that is why the Sui and Solana prices keep going up. That's not happened with Avalanche. Avalanche has got a modicum of meme coins on it, and that is why it hasn't blown up. Where you've got Solana on a 70 billion market cap, Avalanche is still sitting on 10 billion. But in my opinion, this is going to be a quite long bull market. We could be having 2 seasons of 5.3 months. That means that we could be having a year's worth of gains coming up before the end of the liquidity cycle. As a result of that, I believe that Avalanche can achieve around about a 15x. Next up, we have got my personal favorite cryptocurrency, and that is Sui. Now, the reason why this is my favorite is because this is the Solana of the last cycle. Now, in the last cycle, I predicted that Solana would be a 100x coin, and it did. It went from $1.90 to $260. Now, I personally believe this is the cycle for Sui, and the cycle is just beginning. The meme coins are just exploding, the ecosystem is growing, the amount of users and active wallets is growing at a substantial rate. And that is why I believe that Sui has incredible upside potential from here. It's presently a $5 billion market cap. It's currently in the same kind of league as Aptos, Internet Computer, and yet at the same time Sui, I think, has only just begun its ecosystem. It's showing more potential than all of these. The momentum is very, very high. And I believe when new retail come in, they will be attracted to the story of Sui. As a result of that, I believe that from here, Sui has the chance to go 20 to 25x, even from where it is right now. The next one that we have got for you is Shiba Inu. Now, Shiba Inu was the best performing meme coin. In fact, to be honest, the best performing asset in history, having made a 500,000x in the last bull market, turning one investor's portfolio from $8,000 to $5 billion, which is utterly insane. But I believe most of the money has been made in Shiba Inu. I think that this actually could still achieve a decent multiplier. Having said that, now we have got main meme coins coming out on Solana, on Tron, on Sui, and also we have got much more exciting coins coming out on Ethereum as well. And as a result of that, I believe that Solana is going to absorb some money flow, but not to an extent that's going to be very, very exciting. So from my personal opinion, I believe that Shiba Inu has got 10x potential. The next one is Chainlink. So Chainlink sits as really the daddy of both DeFi and real-world assets. So Chainlink is an oracle service. This is what transmits data from off of the blockchain, so from your average Web 2 app over to the blockchain. So it's almost like the connector between the traditional Web 2 world and the Web 3 world. And so Chainlink really sits at the heart of one of the biggest infrastructures in cryptocurrency. And presently it is a $6 billion market cap. Now, Chainlink is not your typical layer 1. It has got certain qualities of a layer 1, but really its attraction is as an oracle. Now, that is not an exciting and sexy narrative for retail investors. So as far as I'm concerned, I think Chainlink can do up to 20x, so in between 10 to 20x, but I'm not hugely excited by Chainlink anymore. This came out in 2017. There are now well over 1 million, if not well over 5 million cryptocurrencies that exist. And although this is a lower risk cryptocurrency that could see a lot of money flow being absorbed into it because of meme coins being sold across various chains, I don't think this has the sexiness to attract new retail. This could get some institutional adoption, but I don't see this going above $150. Next, we have got Aptos. Aptos and Sui launched at pretty much the same time. So Sui is a layer 1, a third generation, incredibly fast blockchain, faster than Solana. So Solana is 70,000 transactions per second. Sui is 290,000 transactions per second. Now, Aptos is kind of in between, at 150,000 transactions per second. Now, Aptos is the same market cap as Sui, but without the kind of adoption and momentum as Sui. It's still doing well, but I don't think I don't think that Aptos is going to win versus Sui. I think it's like Solana versus Avalanche. Sui is going to do better than Aptos. So I think that Aptos realistically has maybe a 15x chance from where it is right now. But I'm not hugely, I'm not massively bullish on this coin. I bought a load of Aptos at $3. I'm keeping what I've got. I'm not going to be adding any more. Next up, we have got Pepe. Now, Pepe is I would say now the third most major kind of cryptocurrency in the meme coin space. So you've got Doge, you've got Shiba, then you've got Pepe. right? So Doge and Shiba, both dog-related coins, actually both tied to the Shiba Inu pedigree. Pepe is a frog, the leader of the boys club, and this is the darling of, I suppose, this kind of bear to bull season. But this has already made huge amounts of money for early investors. So one investor turned $250 into kind of $5 million, right? You are never going to get those kinds of returns from Pepe. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now, what you're likely to be seeing from Pepe is more than likely a kind of maybe 15 to 20x from here. So I'm going to put Pepe in about 20x because unlike Shiba and Doge, this is the market it came out in. So it is relatively new to newbies now coming into the market. So newbies who came into the last market, they've already been exposed to Doge and Shiba. They've probably been away for 3 years. They're going to come back. Oh, Pepe, this looks interesting. This could go to 100 billion, but I don't think it's going to do insanely well other than that. The next one we have got is Internet Computer Protocol. Now, I am a real big fan of Internet Computer Protocol. Why? Because this is really the only full stack blockchain that exists today. The only one where you have got everything that exists on the blockchain. You don't need any outside services. There are plenty of layer ones that exist in the market that have to utilize Amazon Web Services or some kind of third party for computation or storage, right? Although they do transactions, they utilize some other third party. And that, in my opinion, takes away from what makes it truly decentralized and truly a blockchain. And truly a blockchain where people go to. What stands in the way of Internet Computer, I believe, is really this is a geeks chain. Everybody loves Internet Computer if they're technical. They understand, you know, computational on-chain, everything's done on-chain, it's got AI, it really can sit as the ecosystem for every single narrative that exists. Gaming, AI, meme coins, DeepIn, RWA, everything can exist on Internet Computer. However, the story isn't as sexy as Sui and as Solana. So where those are very, very easy, you just got an easy wallet, and Coinbase, an easy wallet to be able to have an interface between, you know, the newbie having their money, waiting to invest in just an average meme coin. That doesn't currently exist with Internet Computer. And that is, in my opinion, what Internet Computer should be concentrating on. So if Internet Computer, if you're watching, that's what you need to concentrate on. You need to develop this meme coin system. You need to make this as sexy and fun as Sui and Solana. But as far as technological is concerned, this one is extremely powerful. And I do think that if they can get that act together, this could be a 20x from where it sits right now. The next one is Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. This is an amalgamation of Fetch AI, Singularity, and Ocean Protocol, which are like the three major AIs that combine to create really a super cryptocurrency. Now, to me, this is probably the most overvalued cryptocurrency that exists, because, you know, I don't think that even singularly those three cryptocurrencies were that incredible. And I think that coming together, I think that they're much better plays. I think they're AI coins that are going to make you 50 to 100x's. This never will, right? This is already a very high market cap. Now, true, you know, artificial superintelligence, BitTensor, those are AI cryptocurrency and near protocol. They're AIs, cryptocurrencies that are going to absorb a lot of money because they're lower risk. People are probably going to, you know, take their degen money out when they've made 100x's and put it into here for wealth preservation. But I don't really foresee that this is going to get more than 10 times 3.6 billion into the ecosystem to make this over 10x. So to me, this is a 10x. I don't see any. I hold some, but I don't really like it. The next one is Casper. Now, Casper was one that I brought you about 0.5 cent. I believed at the time, and I said at the time, I believe this is going to go to $1. So from 0.5 cent, that's basically a 200x. I think this could still go to $1, probably a little bit more than that. Now, Casper is basically a block DAG infrastructure. So it takes it's kind of a hybrid between Bitcoin, which is proof of work, and a fast transaction blockchain like Sui, right? So what it's got is it's got the speed and scalability of a proof of stake, but it's got the security of a typical blockchain, right? So it's basically bringing kind of the force of directed acyclic graph, which is DAG infrastructure, very, very fast type of blockchain infrastructure, mixed with blocks, right? So it's an innovative business model, I suppose, in crypto. And they have just introduced KRC20 tokens. So you can now buy meme coins. You've now got smart contracts on Casper, which didn't exist a year ago when I first started talking about Casper. Now, from where it is right now, I believe that Casper is a slightly overhyped cryptocurrency. I know that's going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I don't think that Casper is going to do more than a 10x. I think it'll probably do a 10x, if anything. Then we've got Hex. Hex is an interesting one because Hex is the brainchild of Richard Hart. Richard Hart has been subjugated by the SEC because of charges they've brought against him, against the Securities Act. And this has really silenced him. You know, what made Hex great and what made, Pulse Chain have such incredible potential is that Richard Hart is a very outspoken individual. And he really singularly pumped Hex to be a kind of 1000x cryptocurrency in the last bull market. He's not around right now. And as a result, Hex has only gone down pretty much to zero. Now, I think that the window is very limited for Richard Hart to be making a comeback. You've got the Hexicans and the Pulsicans. They're kind of holding up the fort, but not very well, not well enough to make this grow and do a 100x. So I personally think that if Richard Hart can come back and there's another Hex ecosystem growth, this could do more than a 10x. This could probably do a 50x from where it is, just purely on how Richard gets around, gets to on a lot of streams, gets a lot of visibility. But I think that Hex could literally do very, very little. Could probably do 5 to 10x, or it could do a 50x. So I'm going to put it in 20x. Next up, we have got Ondo. Now, Ondo is a real-world asset cryptocurrency platform. So this allows you to have exposure to real-world assets. It's tokenization of real-world assets. Anything from real estate to commodities like gold, to stocks that exist in the stock market, and having exposure to price action. Now, really, what makes this so bullish is because of BlackRock's involvement in it. Now, BlackRock, they really got the first ETF for Bitcoin. They're widely respected as an institution. And as a result of that, that is why Ondo is extremely bullish. And again, this is really the king of RWA. Truly. Chainlink has, is related to RWA, but Ondo is really the king RWA app. It's really the Bitcoin of RWA. And as a result of that, if RWA has got a super season coming up to it with the bull market, then I could realistically see that Ondo could do a 20x. Next, we have got Brett. Now, Brett is the second most important figure in the Boys Club. So, Boys Club is a comic that was created by Matt Fury. Pepe was the main character. Brett is the second main character. And where you've got Pepe, that's near 5 billion market cap, you've got Brett, which is on the base blockchain. And this is really the darling. This is the key coin of the base blockchain. This is really this is where you have exposure to Brett. Across all the blockchains that it's on, this is where, really a lot of the concentration is going to be on, is what a lot of people are invested in. It's got a lot of money flow. So I believe that Brett really can do an insane multiplier from here, actually. Where it is right now, I think that the momentum, there's a lot of widely followed influencers that are interested in Brett. And as a result of that, I think that Brett could realistically do a 30x in this market. Next, we have got Pulse Chain. Now, Pulse Chain really has got a ginormous market cap. This is not necessarily indicative of what the real market cap is, because 90% of the supply is actually locked up. So really what we're looking at is probably a 1 million market cap cryptocurrency. Now, Pulse Chain is the layer 1 that utilizes, or should I say facilitates, the growth of Hex. It's really Richard Hart's layer 1. This is what sits at the heart of the Richard Hart ecosystem. So you've got Hex, you've got Pulse X, you've got various meme coins and cryptocurrencies, you've got Ink, all of those that are kind of within the Pulse Chain ecosystem. Now, Pulse Chain is basically meant to be 4x faster than Ethereum, much faster finality time, much cheaper transactions. I've used Pulse Chain. It is quick. it is quite simple. It is EVM compatible as well, so that makes it very easy to use with MetaMask. But I actually don't find this very sexy. This was sexy when Richard Hart, with not meaning to sound odd, was sexy as a kind of character, as a personality in cryptocurrency. Right now, his kind of sexiness or glamour quota is right down. Now, it doesn't mean that Pulse Chain's dead in the water, but it relies upon Richard Hart making a comeback, leading the Pulse Chain charge, getting a bunch of adopters into Pulse Chain to make a mega multiplier. And just like Hex, if that happens, we could be seeing maybe a 50x for Pulse Chain. If it doesn't happen, we may see Pulse Chain doing a 10x and really being ignored. So I'm going to put Pulse Chain as a 20x. Next, we've got Beam. Beam is a gaming infrastructure. You can create games on the Beam blockchain. You can create memes on the Beam blockchain. So Beam is basically a layer 1 for gaming, but is also a general purpose layer 1. You can have your meme coins on Beam. Now, I know for a fact every single big YouTuber is going to be talking about Beam when it comes to the bull market. You're going to have Alex Becker basically mentioning it in every video, Elio Trades, Virtual Bacon, Crypto Banter, et al. Right? All of the big YouTubers are going to be covering Beam. And that's going to lead to a lot of money flow and price appreciation. Now, this is a gaming ecosystem. So as far as I'm concerned, this is relatively low risk, but it's also low multipliers, low returns as well. I would say that Beam has got really maximum 30x chance from here. Next up, we have got Moonbeam. Now, I wanted to cover Moonbeam because Moonbeam is a cryptocurrency I already covered back in 2021 and also in 2022. So Moonbeam is a layer 1 blockchain that utilizes the relay chain of Polkadot. So Polkadot sits as where its security and consensus and speed comes from. So where you've got the likes of Say Network and Injective that have come out of the Cosmos ecosystem, Moonbeam really is the top layer 1 that comes out of Polkadot. Now, Cosmos has got a bunch of big influencers talking about it. As a result of that, Injective and the other one, Psy, they are exploding because of really the biggest YouTubers and influencers talking about it and a lot of money flow. Polkadot hasn't had anywhere near that kind of attention yet. And as a result of that, Moonbeam hasn't gone anywhere. This is really at its bear market lows. You know, it's retraced back to where it was at the worst of the bear market back in kind of October 2023, about 16 cents. It's right back where it was. It's done nothing. Now, this relies on Polkadot. It relies on Polkadot 2.0, the Polkadot upgrade that's going to be coming, and it really relies on a Polkadot narrative to kick it off. If that happens, I could see Moonbeam realistically doing a 25 to 30x. If it doesn't happen, then Moonbeam won't really go anywhere. I'll probably do a 10x, just because purely the osmosis of the market. But I don't necessarily think it's got huge multipliers. This is one I covered, but I covered it and was very, very bullish on it when the market was less mature than it is now. There's way more cryptocurrencies that it's competing with, way more layer 1s that are faster, and that's what makes Moonbeam slightly ignored. But having said that, Moonbeam, this is a blockchain that has got 20 million users. Right? They've got 200,000 active users, which is half that of Aptos, and Aptos is 30x the price of Moonbeam. So as far as user base is concerned, it's actually very promising. But as far as hype and being broadcast to the world, it's not really getting a lot of attention. And the older it gets, the unsexier it gets. So that's why I'm putting Moonbeam around about a 20x. So still hold it, but I'm not adding any more, even though it's basically as bear market lows. The next one is Nero. Now, Nero, this is a cryptocurrency I foresaw as being the next Shiba Inu, right? This had a chance to go and basically do a 100x from here. I could see this realistically, actually, it could have even done a 1000x. This could have gone to a $58 billion market cap. So Shiba Inu in the last bull market, that went to a $43 billion market cap from being worth hundreds of thousands in market cap. And Nero really, I believe, also has had that potential. So Nero is the sister of Doge. So Doge, as we've established, is basically the king of meme coins. The dog that is pictured as Doge is called Kabosu, and he passed away. And that allowed the mantle to be passed on to a sibling. And the sibling, Nero, is where there was potential for this to be huge. Now, unfortunately, there is another Nero, which is Nero on the first Nero on Ethereum. And this has been the one that has pumped. So where Nero Ethereum did initially go up to a $300 million market cap, first Nero on Ethereum actually has superseded as being the main Nero. Having said that, I believe this is going to be a battle between the two. So there's arguably some politics between the two. So where you've got the first Nero, which seems to have the cabal, has Justin Sun pumping it. It's not got huge multipliers from where it is. I think Nero has got good multipliers from where it is in the battle with first Nero on Ethereum. This is basically now 20x less than the first Nero on Ethereum. So I think that this one has got a fighting chance of doing insanely well. I think that Nero could do a 50x, could maybe even do a 75x. Unfortunately, where the problem is first Nero on Ethereum. Otherwise, this could have been a powerhouse. This could have been here or maybe even higher than that. But where I'm going to put it is about a 50x. It could still achieve that $50 million market cap. Next, we've got Neural AI. Neural AI is a symbiosis of AI and gaming. So what you can do with Neural AI is this allows you to make gaming assets. It allows you to make in-game characters and in-game assets. So weapons, guns, background, imagery, assets, all these things, right? So this is a great technology that, I worked for a special effects company, 20 years ago, where they spent months on creating 3D characters or CGI or things to put in movies like Jurassic Park. And Neural AI has the same technology, and it produces a character or asset within 30 seconds. It's actually brilliant technology. And this is why I covered Neural AI before it was even $1. Now it has gone up. Yeah, I covered this when it was, kind of 15 million. No, it was 5 million when I first covered Neural AI. And it has gone on to make a brilliant rise. And I think that this as a technology is excellent because it kind of sits in two super trends, gaming and AI. And it's also got Alex Becker and Crypto God John potentially going to be talking about this. This has gone up to a 60 million market cap. I think that from where it is right now, I think this could realistically from here 20x. If you got into it when I first spoke about it, then this could be a 200x for you. But from now, it's kind of a 20x potential. Next up, we have got Sidus Heroes. Sidus Heroes is a gaming gem, basically. So Sidus Heroes, when it first came out, this was just kind of one game. Since then, it's gone on to be more than that. Since then, it's kind of got 3 games within the ecosystem. So it's kind of a space RPG, a space shooting game, a maze game, a strategy game as well. So this strategy game is a bit like, kind of Syndicate, if you remember playing that, or Age of Empires, something like that. It's a strategy game. Pretty cool. They've also got other things going on. So they've got Ton Station, which is basically Telegram gaming apps. And they've also got Sidus Pad, which is a launch pad. So they're gaming and a launch pad, and they kind of have Telegram as well. So, this is really a potential gaming Goliath. And again, this has got Elio Trades. It's got Alex Becker talking about Sidus. They're very, very likely to have decent launches, probably roughly the same ilk as Seedify. So I could see Sidus realistically doing a 30x from here, maybe even more than that. I would say that Sidus kind of sits in between 20, 30x and 50x. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to put 30 to 35x. Next, we have got GT Protocol. GT Protocol is really a super app. Right, so this is a AI app that's designed to make investing and trading very, very easy and autonomous. So what with GT Protocol, you basically get AI to do your trading for you. You get it to do your analysis for you. You get it, as a retail investor, you can get it to copy trade for you. This sits on DeFi and CeFi apps. So you are able to buy whatever you want, using the AI of GT protocol. So this is really a use case that I could see realistically being utilized by new retail. It's sexy as far as AI is concerned. And where you have got something like, the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, 4 billion market cap, that's 200x, more than this. I find this way sexier. And, this has been much higher in terms of price. This was like $7 from what I remember. And it's presently 10x down. So I think this should go to $500 million easy. And I think that with proper utilization and marketing, this could go even higher than that. I put this GTAI as 50x. Next, we've got Gamer Arena. Now, I love these guys. I've met them. I went over to Istanbul, met the team. Oh, they've got incredible plans. Gamer Arena are a games development company. So if you think of Miniclip. So Miniclip is basically mini games, mini mobile games, right? That is exactly what Gamer Arena is, but for crypto. You could right now download the app, play and earn from it, and you earn GAU tokens, which are tradable, and you can basically make money from it. So with this, you have got a variety of mini games, very easy tap games, right? They're also going to be developing for Telegram. They're actually also, and I'm probably not meant to be saying this, but they are going to be creating a symbiosis of gaming and realistic virtual reality. So you could get into a Dodgem car, the Dodgems that you have at fun fairs, get into a Dodgem car and you are playing in virtual reality. You put your headset on and you've got the sensations whilst at the same time experiencing virtual reality. So it's basically a 4D virtual reality. They've got so many plans, and I'm not even covering really where they're going. Now, I first covered Gamer Arena back when it was just over $100,000 market cap. Today, it sits at 23 million. So this made well over a 100x. But I think that Gamer Arena's got way more to go. I think that this could realistically go to $500 million market cap from here. They've got announcements to come. I'm not going to say any more than that, because that would be, I'm not allowed to. But I would say that Gamer Arena has got 30 to 50x potential from here. Next up, we have got an older cryptocurrency, and that is Stratos. Stratos is a deep in cryptocurrency. Stratos is a layer 1 blockchain, just like Internet Computer, but lower value. So where you've got Internet Computer around about 3 billion, 4 billion market cap, you've got Stratos at 15 million. So what these guys do, again, they're a full stack blockchain. They allow you to have computation, storage, oracles, blockchain, databases. Basically, it's got everything. It's got everything. But the difference is between Internet Computer Protocol and Stratos is nobody talks about Stratos. It's kind of an undiscovered gem. In the last bull market, it went to $5, which is around about 10x from here. And I think that with a deep in season, this will go up majorly. This already hit $2 earlier in 2024. And I think that wasn't even during a bull run. That was just a bull trend before the bull run started, a pre-halving bull trend. But now the halving's gone, and we could be having 2 seasons of a bull market. Then the likelihood is actually we could be seeing this one doing a major comeback. This one could literally do a 10 to 30x. So I'm going to be putting this in 20x. Joe Bars, I was thinking of you today. Not in any sexual way. I was thinking of you because Glimmer, you are Joe Bars Moonbeam. Suppo, dump Glimmer to add these other coins. Well, that's up to you at the end of the day. What I can't do is predict what will happen in the future. Back when Solana went down to $8, I did foresee that Solana would make a major comeback and made a huge buy-in at $8, right? But I didn't know it was going to make a massive comeback. I thought that Sam Bankman-Fried potentially killed the chain with what happened with FTX, but they made the comeback of a generation. And if Polkadot can nail it, then Moonbeam can do well. But it relies on too many factors to do well. If it does nail it, it can pump. But other narratives can pump naturally and on their own anyway. So really, it's down to you. It's up to do you have conviction in it? And, do you see a cryptocurrency that also hasn't pumped, that you can basically transfer from the market cap that is presently at to another market cap without buying another cryptocurrency that's already at the top and has potential to burn you? So that's really the question and what it boils down to. But thank you very much for $50. That's beautiful. So next up, we have got Blender. Now, Blender, I actually think is an amazing cryptocurrency. Why? Because it's the exact same thing as Render. So Render is distributed GPU, graphics processing unit, for cryptocurrency. It allows you, for AI purposes, for gaming purposes, for anything that uses bandwidth, really, anything that you require a GPU for, Render does, but so does Blender. And the difference is that Render is 100x more in price, if not actually 200x more in price. So to me, Blender, this has way more potential. This is a great brand. Blender. It's perfect because Blender is a technology that actually exists out there. It's not the same brand, but Blender is a kind of AI graphics creation, asset creation technology that exists out there, to create these 3D videos, right? So Blender Network is kind of creating its own brand, discarding the E in the Blender, actually creating a brilliant brand. So to me, this is my bank on distributed GPU, usage. Not Render, which is going to make you probably a 5x. Blender, which in my opinion could make a 50x. Next up, we have got Blue Move. Now, Blue Move is a DEX for Sui, basically, but also for Aptos. That's why it's got basically a combination of the Sui and Aptos logos as its logo. So this is a place for you to be able to trade meme coins, right? So this is a DEX that has those meme coins. So you've got Cetus, you've got Hop Protocol, Hop Aggregator. But Blue Move, this is a place where basically it goes straight from Move Pump over to Blue Move. So this to me is probably the most undervalued ecosystem, one of the most undervalued infrastructures in the Sui ecosystem at 11 million market cap. If we compare this with Cetus, this is 50 million. 50 million. This one's 5x less, but it's newer and has a lot of potential. When Sui gets going, this one could pump like mad. It's already, despite a lot of Sui meme coins going down in the last day, from Sui going up to $2.10 down to $1.90, Blue Move's held. This one I think is very, very strong, a very strong ecosystem. And really, in my opinion, this one looks most like PancakeSwap to me. This one, PancakeSwap in the last bull cycle when BNB did its huge trajectory from about $15 up to $700, it brought PancakeSwap up with it. And Sui doing the exact same transition will bring Blue Move and Cetus with it. But the plus side is Blue Move has way more upside potential and is way more undiscovered. And it also, like Cetus, accommodates both the Sui and Aptos ecosystems. But I believe that Blue Move's a much better name, much better brand name. So to me, I believe that Blue Move could realistically 50 to 75x. Genuinely. Because 75x would take it to what? A 750 million market cap? Actually, it'd probably be more 7.5 billion. And I think that's very real. I think that can happen. But I'm going to put Blue Move. There's too many blue logos here. I think a Blue Move could go to a 50x from where it is as a minimum. Next up, we've got Shrapnel. Shrapnel, really, to me anyway, was one of the games I was most looking forward to. Because they've got, they've got some incredible gamers with over 1 million subscribers that are actually their ambassadors. So this will get a lot of exposure to kind of Twitch and YouTube audiences via those streamers. But not only that, but this is really as close as you can get to the, to Call of Duty in cryptocurrency. Shrapnel is basically Call of Duty. It's on the Avalanche chain, so it means it's going to be fast, it's going to be cheap to transact on this blockchain. And that really puts it, leap step ahead of its Ethereum gaming competitors. And I think that the graphics and, really the hype around Shrapnel, and all the big gaming YouTubers are invested in Shrapnel, I think this one could really, really go high. This one could be an illuvium of the last cycle. I don't think that Shrapnel is going to be bigger than Off the Grid, but I think it's going to have more multiplier potential than Off the Grid, because Off the Grid's going to come out and it's basically going to be in the late hundreds of millions. This is 9 million, right, for basically being a similar kind of game. So that means to me that Shrapnel, from here, where I first covered Shrapnel, I covered Shrapnel about 3 weeks ago, and it was 1.9 cents. It's had a nice rise since then. I would say that Shrapnel, even though it's made that 3x, I think it's still got 50x potential. I think this one could go into potentially the billions. Next, we have got my personal favourite meme coin, actually the one that I'm invested in the most, and that is Andy on the Base blockchain. So, just like Pepe, just like Brett, this is a Boys Club member, right? So, Andy is the third most important Boys Club member, right? Now, where you've got Brett, that is near 1 billion market cap, where you've got Pepe, that's a 4 billion market cap, you've got Andy, which is under 10 million. And on the Base blockchain, which arguably has got the most hype, or should I say, the most anticipated hype, because the smart wallet hasn't really been marketed. Sui and Solana have been the blockchains that have really killed it in the last, in 2024. And the Base blockchain and the Base smart wallet, they have not really had the marketing. Brett's 30x is dependent on that smart wallet and really new users, because Coinbase is the biggest app in cryptocurrency. Probably the most utilized fiat on-ramp, most utilized globally by retail investors. When they have the smart wallet, it's going to make the onboarding process so much simpler, and they are going to have visibility to meme coins on Base, which include Andy and Brett. And as I said, Brett is already nearly 1 billion market cap, and this is not even 10 million. As far as I'm concerned, Andy has got so much potential. I am not going to be selling this, because it's already gathering more momentum. It's had me, Joe Parry's Crypto Gains, Carl Chassé talking about it. The likelihood is it's going to have way more influencers talking about this as this grows, because there's going to be a ton of influencers that are going to want to be able to say, oh, look, I got you a 30x, I got you a 50x, and this is going to be one of those base cryptocurrencies that can do that. So I believe, and also Andy's a fantastic brand. The quality of the website is exceptional. The developer of this is truly committed. There's not going to be any rug pulls. There's not going to be any copy and paste projects from the developer. They are just fully concentrated on this. And in my opinion, that is what gives this an advantage over a lot of Cabal plays, because those Cabal plays could easily go to 0. So to me, Andy, I think this one has got potentially 100x potential. 75 to 100x potential. I think this is really one of the most undervalued, undiscovered gems in the market. You can see it by its volume. That's going to change. Right? This has already been 5x more than it is. And that's without Base blockchain hype. Boys come on Solana. Thank you very much, Cosmic. Just over 24 hours old. Around 600k market cap. Strong floor, experienced dev, rug free, looking super bullish. Thank you very much, Cosmic. I appreciate that. $50. I may have a look at that at the end, but there's already been a Boys Club on Solana. So, how many more Boys Clubs and how many more derivatives and PvPs can there be a copy of, realistically? Next up, we have got Sensei. I really like Sensei. It's a very, very low market cap AI coin. Where what Sensei's value proposition is it's the path to digital immortality. This is creating digital AI replicas of anybody you want. You basically give it the videos, you allow it to absorb, the characteristics of whoever you want it to copy. Right? So whether it's written word with their tweets, with social media posts, with videos and pictures that you've got, you can create digital immortality with Sensei. And this, in my opinion, is revolutionary, if not dystopic use of AI. Because this is bringing people back to life. This is being able to talk to people after death. It's morbid, but it's incredible use of AI. This is the future. If you've ever watched Black Mirror, to me, Sensei, I could see it as one of those businesses in Black Mirror that's behind the super app that is the infrastructure of digital immortality. And in my opinion, at a $5 million market cap and a 15 million fully diluted market cap, I think this is way sexier, way more interesting, tells a way better story than the likes of artificial superintelligence and big AI coins that exist today. You know, so as far as I'm concerned, Sensei is super sexy. It's already 2x from when I first spoke about it, but I still think this has got super upside potential. All right, so Sensei, 5 million market cap. 50 million is a 10x, 500 million is a 100x, 5 billion is a 1000x. This one I foresee could do 75 to... It's super sexy. Think about it. AI is going to go through a super trend. AI is going to look way different to how it looks right now. People are going to really be looking to get those degen plays, and Sensei is one of those sexy degen plays. And I would say that Sensei, I'm going to put it in 75x. I haven't even bought any Sensei. I don't know why. But I really like Sensei, and I love the name as well. Next up, we have got Bloodloop. Now, Bloodloop is a first-person stroke third-person shooter. Bloodloop is basically like Fortnite and like Call of Duty. It's basically the two of them combined. And I really like the graphics. I think it's very frenzied. I think it's very action-packed. I think it's got the potential to be super hyped. And again, this one is on the Avalanche blockchain. And I think that makes it super sexy. So this presently is a $4 million market cap. Now, admittedly, high fully diluted market cap, but that's not going to be released for a long time. It's a huge cliff for private investors. So for me, I think that Bloodloop, I think that this one, realistically, from a $4 million market cap. $4 million, right? And the reason why this has only really been 2x more than it presently is. And the reason why is because this came out during bear trends. It never actually came out. Look, it came out in June, which was kind of the third month of a bear trend. You know, the bear trend started end of March. So, you know, this has never had bullish circumstances. When gaming season truly starts, and again, Alex Becker's in this one. I think a few other big YouTubers are in this one. You know, I think that this one is going to really ramp up. From 4 million, the upside potential is massive. Massive. Compared to other big games like Gala, you know, you got Bloodloop sitting at 4 million. This one can travel high, super high. And again, not only will the gaming season take this up, but also Avalanche. Avalanche nails it, which I believe it will. Then I think that Bloodloop has got a mega multiplier ahead of it. You know, 40 million, 400 million is a 100x. I think that can happen. The next one is Easy. Easy is a real-world assets platform. So what you're able to do with Easy is it's a raffle system that enables you to have exposure to real-world assets. Okay, so this allows you to buy paintings, allows you to have digital NFTs, allows you to have real estate, allows you to buy these things with the raffles. Okay, so having the digital token basically allows you to have the ability to own real-world assets or exposure to real-world assets. So as far as I'm concerned, a market cap of 2.6 million. All right, and this has got some big VCs in it as well. You know, this has got a lot of tier 1, tier 2 VCs in this, right? And the reason why this is a super low market cap is because this came out after the bull season had ended, right? So this came out basically just like 2 weeks after the top of the bull cycle. And it was 10x more than it is now. So it was 14 cents, now it was 1.4 cents. So this has gone down 10x. And I think that, you know, this came out, this price action came out in a bearish time. So that means that it's got 10x baked in already, I believe. As far as RWA assets are concerned, there are very few. That means the money flow can be violent into what is existing. And the money flow into a $2 million asset could be ginormous. And Easy also have a launchpad too. So that means that it's got two reasons why this could do well. Because not only are you able to have exposure to a real-world asset, a low-cap degen play in real-world assets, but also allows you to be able to get involved in real-world asset launches as well. So I think that that is what really sets this as being unique in real-world assets. So from this market cap, I believe this could realistically, depending on how violent RWA asset money flow is or the trend is, this could do anything from 50 to 100x. So I'm going to put it in 50x for now. Next up is my favorite gaming platform, and that is WAS Studios. WAS Studios, I really, truly love this outfit. They are games developers. They have developed already 4 games that are playable right now. A beat 'em up, a drift game, a first-person shooter, a karting racing game, and they are adding presently more games, bigger maps on their current games. So that means that this is truly a cryptocurrency at the beginning of its trajectory. Now, when I first covered WAS Studios, it was $300 market cap. $300,000 market cap. So it has done, in the last week, it has basically gone up to 10x that. But I still think that at 2.4 million, this is a stupidly low market cap for what it is. I think that this has got the potential to be the next Gala. I think that they are going to be having some games that you can really enjoy. It's like Corpo games, probably not as high a quality, but they are constantly building, constantly improving on what they've got. And that means that you're buying really a startup. You're buying something that you're growing with. So as they grow, your investment grows. So I personally think that from 2.4 million, I think this could realistically go to 100 million, even more than that. So I'm going to put WAS Studios in about 75x, 50 to 75x. Next, we have got Star Heroes. Star Heroes, I absolutely love Star Heroes. Star Heroes is a space shooting game, basically a Star Wars game. You're in a spaceship, you shoot down enemy fighters, you play and earn. The graphics are absolutely top notch. The team behind this are insane, both marketers and games developers. This is really a winning strategy. And to me, a 2.2 million market cap, I think this has got just tremendous upside potential. Like, this has already gotten to $1.31 on launch day. And I could realistically see this going to $10, which would make this a 200x from where it is right now. So that's where I'm putting it. I think this one's got just superb potential. And it's basically come right back down to IDO price. Like, it's still there. When gaming season starts, this is going to take off. Admittedly, best price would have been 4.9. Look, it's only a little bit up from that. Only a little bit up from where it's been at its lows. It's still there. The opportunity's still there. It's not taken off just yet. A lot of gaming coins already kind of made a 3x, 4x, some even a 10x. Star Heroes gone nowhere. This is still, in my opinion, like getting in an IDO. It's like it's starting from zero. So that's why I think I'm putting it particularly high as far as the gains are concerned. The next one we have got, oh man, is probably one of my favorite AI coins. And that is Zero AI. Zero AI is a text-to-video prompt AI technology. Right? What you can do with Zero AI is you can basically create any video you want, reasonable lengths, and you will be able to use this as B-roll footage in videos. You can create shorts, reels, anything, TikTok videos, anything with this. All you need is a voiceover. So, whatever your subject matter is, you can get Zero AI to create the video content, and then you have a voiceover. The super app coming out of OpenAI is Sora. And that's an $80 billion asset. $80 billion asset. That shows you the value of this type of technology, text to prompt. And that is what Zero AI offers to the market. And nobody knows about this. It's not being talked about anywhere. But then neither was Neural AI. When I first started talking about it, nobody was covering it. It was completely ignored. And then eventually, they started working, getting marketing going. And then they got under the eyes of other people, other big influencers. Now, at this present time, Zero AI has had me talking about it. It's had Crypto Gains talking about it. When the AI season kicks off, this one's very, very likely to boom. Very likely to boom. I find this an incredibly sexy product. Very sexy. It's got a strong use case. I've used this for my own videos. I've even used it for today's videos. That just goes to show you that Zero AI is a splendid use of AI technology. If you were to be asked, how does Fetch use AI? How does Ocean use AI? How does Singularity AI use AI? Could you answer that realistically? I'm betting you couldn't. But if somebody asks you, what does Zero AI do? You can answer straight away. Text to video prompt, high quality videos. And at a $2 million market cap, this is stupid. I think this is just a ridiculous price. As far as I can see, this has gone nowhere. in all the time it's been out, it's basically hovering along its bottom price. Not even near its top price. AI, I think, is going to have a super season. And Zero AI is going to be one of the main beneficiaries. So I think that Zero AI, I think, has got 100x potential. Next, we have got Kaiken. So Kaiken, the story behind Kaiken is this is the last of the Japanese Inus that have been launched as a cryptocurrency. So there were six Japanese breeds of Inu. Shiba Inu, Akita Inu, Hokkaido Inu, Kensu Inu, another K Inu, and another Inu. And all of those went beyond a $300 million market cap. Now, Kaiken is the only cryptocurrency that was never brought out and experienced that kind of rise. Why? Because it's a new cryptocurrency. It came out only in July. And this went out to a $40 million market cap and has basically come down now to 2 million. 2 million. And the great thing is this is a CTO that is actually committed. The dev left, and I believe that CTOs can be the best thing to happen to a cryptocurrency. Look at Hippo. Hippo was a CTO, and that is now the biggest meme coin on Sui. So CTOs can be magic as long as you've got a team that's dedicated, a team that have got vision, a team that are great at marketing, and Kaiken are brilliant at marketing. I see them tweeting all the time, responding to a load of tweets by big influencers and big Twitter accounts. And I just think that what they have done for the brand has been magical. What Kaiken was before was a more serious looking cryptocurrency. It didn't really resonate in the meme coin space. This one has Flocky vibes, and Flocky is still, in my opinion, the top meme coin. And so Kaiken, it's got those meme coin, it's got those Flocky vibes, great branding, and I think this one could do insanely well in the bull market. And a $2 million market cap, it's got an immense room to the upside. You know, considering that every other Japanese Inu went beyond 300 million, and dogs being the most commercial meme coin character, that this one, if this was to go to 300 million, that would be, what would that be, 150x? 150x. And that is to reach the lowest that an Inu got. The highest was 91 billion, which was Doge. So this has potentially limitless room to the upside. So therefore, Kaiken is potentially 100 to 1000x. Potentially. This could do a Flocky. It really could. And I mean, this was so interesting that one of the biggest meme coin creators contacted me about Kaiken. That shows you the potential of Kaiken. It's such a great narrative, such a super commercial, easy to explain narrative. The next one that I have got for you is Mirai. This is a new AI cryptocurrency that's presently 1.5 million. Now, Mirai is the combination of neural AI and a cryptocurrency that was looking promising called Genbox AI. Neural allows you to create in-game characters and in-game assets, and Genbox allowed you to create AI worlds, 3D super realistic worlds. Mirai combines the two. With AI, this is a gaming AI coin, and this allows you to create a holistic game. You can create both the character and the level. All you'll need then is the programming to make the characters do whatever you want. So if you want to make a fighting game, you can create a 3D Street Fighter with Mirai. All you need is the coder to actually make the player do what you want them to do, whether it's a 2D or 3D. And then you've got a game. All you need is the developer. But actually creating the gaming assets is easy. And with the prototype, which I can't show you because you actually need to have 1 million Mirai, right? So that shows you the demand that's going to be coming for Mirai when this one gets kicking off, right? But what you've got is the ability to make a game. You've got the graphics element done. And with this prototype, I've already seen the kind of characters you can make. They look fantastic. You could create something. You could create a kind of PS5, Xbox 3, Xbox One game with Mirai. I think that this is magnificent, and considering it's 1.5 million market cap, like, I just think that this is super under the radar, just like Neural AI. And Neural went to 60 million, and in my opinion, I think that Neural AI, even from here, has got 30x potential. So that means that could go to 1.8 billion, and that means that Mirai could do a 1000x. I'm not saying it will. What you've got to remember is that not everything goes up equally. You're not going to be able to have tens of 100x's, because the money flow will only go into certain cryptocurrencies, not all of them, because there's only a finite amount of money. There's not unlimited money out there that's going to keep on going into coins, right? But, you know, theoretically, Mirai has got the potential to do a 1000x, but I'm going to put Mirai at this present time around about 200 to 300x. It's really got that potential. Right, I'm getting to the end now, thankfully. And the next one I've got for you is Wisdomize. Really like Wisdomize at a $1.3 million market cap. And considering this is a bottomed chart. This is a bottomed chart. Totally. Look at that. Consider it's like 11 cents, and now it's the lowest price it has ever been. Is it actually at its all-time low? 3 hours ago! No! Because the price is actually lower here than it is here. And that shows you this is a completely bottomed new AI cryptocurrency. So why do I like Wisdomize AI? What does Wisdomize allow you to do? Well, Wisdomize is a cryptocurrency that allows you to have AI giving you insights and trading for you. So it does physical trading, physical investing. Now, one of their best apps is actually the CoinRadar. Okay, so CoinRadar gives calls to its users. The Wisdom token sits at the forefront of the ecosystem. And so what happens is that you get a signal, and all the signals that have been given, despite it being a bearish day, I've seen a lot of big losses today, you are seeing some decent profits being made from CoinRadar. And being AI is constantly learning and constantly finding, and the quality of the calls will get better. So that's why Wisdomize, in my opinion, is a fantastic degen AI cryptocurrency. Yeah, and a 1.3 million market cap. Oh man, sky's the limit. This can really do super well. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, this is another cryptocurrency that, again, theoretically has the potential to 100x. So 75 to 100x. I'm going to go 100x. It's possible. Next up, we have got Engines of Fury, one of my favourites. Engines of Fury is a top-down AAA shooting game based in a mutant zombie apocalypse world, right? And this is fantastic graphics, great assets, an actually committed marketing team. This is a cryptocurrency that's undoubtedly going to develop over time. They're going to have more levels, more playability. They're going to improve on the graphics, and they're going to get on more exchanges. And at 1.2 million market cap, I think this can absolutely blow up. And just like Wisdomize, this is a bottomed chart. We are seeing a price that is pretty much at an all-time low. 15 days ago, 11 cents. It's only 1 cent more than that right now. And I mean, this one could really blow up. 81 cents this got to. And that is having come out in May, 2 months after the bull trend. So this has never experienced favourable conditions. Think about gaming cryptocurrencies before October 2023. All right, we saw some 50x's happening with gaming cryptocurrencies at a higher market cap than this. Right, you had Games for a Living, Hello. Yeah, a load of kind of gaming entertainments cryptocurrencies did a 30 to 50x at a higher market cap than what this is presently. And this being a bottom chart, you are basically you're buying at the best price it's ever been. So again, Engines of Fury theoretically could do a 100x. It all depends on the marketing. They have to nail it. And who talks about it? And the thing is, and this is why I love cryptocurrency at this price level, is no one's talking about it yet. You're getting in it before anybody's talking about, before Crypto Banter, before Alex Becker, Elio Trades, Virtual Bacon, all the people that cover gaming, before they talk about it, you're getting in. While it's under the radar, while no one talks about it. Okay, it may or may not get spoken about. But the fact is, this is very high quality. It could blow up, and it could surge, and could be a fantastic degen opportunity. Next up, we have got Shirk. Now, Shirk is a meme coin on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, this is trying to create an entirely new narrative, a unique animal narrative. So where you have had dogs, cats, frogs, hippos now making a name for themselves. Now you've got Shirk. So Shirk is based on a shark meme coin. Their artwork is superb. You can go on their Twitter. Now, Shirk is more than a meme coin than it was when I first bought into it. And where it is right now is actually not far from where I bought into it. I bought into it at 400k market cap. It's not even 2x from there. Now, it has actually 5x'd in the last week, but it has come right back down. Okay, so look, it went up to, yeah, it's halved in the last week, right? Now, why is this more than just a meme coin? Well, because Shirk AI is now AI and gaming. So they have got a game that's going to be coming out, a mini game that's coming out very, very shortly. I'm not sure if I was meant to tell you that. But this is what they have released, which is their AI suite of functionality, which is insane. An AI generator, this is basically ChatGPT. All right? So you've got text generator, image generator, code generator, chatbot, speech to text, and all these virtual assistant kind of apps. Okay? A huge amount of customized templates. Making posts for blogs, making video titles for YouTube, tags, optimizing your social media. There's a ton of rich functionality with this, right? So this shows you that they've got actual utility behind Shirk AI. It's more than just your average meme, all right? They're trying to create a whole ecosystem, a bit like what Shiba Inu did with the Shibarium, with Leash, with the Bone token. That's what these guys are trying to create. They've got a big vision. So Shirk, particularly for a market cap of 774k, having halved in just a couple of days, you're actually getting in at near the pre-news price. So really, this is a fantastic opportunity in my opinion. And I think that Shirk, considering 700k, and considering that the kind of ceiling is 91 billion, I'm not saying it's going to be like Doge. Sharks are not commercial like dogs and cats. Everybody has a dog and cat, right? But no one has a shark. But it is an animal that is unique, and it can have its individual money flow going into it. From a 700k market cap, it's got great upside potential. I think that this one has got 50 to 100x potential. Just based on the as far as the functionality is concerned, 100x. As far as being a shark is concerned, 50x. I do think it's good, but it's not commercial. So therefore, I'm going to put it at 50x. Next up, we have got Xverse. Xverse is a gaming shooting game. So Xverse is basically just like Call of Duty. Great graphics, superb colours, very, very smooth, great weapons, big maps, all this stuff being developed right now. And I mean, I'm on their Twitter. And look, the price right now is about 60% off. It's pre-sale. It's seed stage price. So the seed stage price was 2.3 cents. The public sale price was like 3.5 cents. And right now it's half the pre-sale, the IDO price, and it's well below the seed price. So that makes it real true degen. Now, with these kind of graphics, with this playability, the commercial buyability of this cryptocurrency, and the fact this will really appeal to new retail when they come in and want to get into gaming cryptocurrencies. A 600k market cap, this is not far off where I found Gamer Arena. And so I believe this has got huge room to the upside. Again, this came out in April, end of April. after the bull trend. If this had come out just 4 months earlier, this would have done 100x. But right now, it's a bottomed chart again. You know, it's only 30% up from its all-time low. But think about it, that's hardly anything, right? This has been a 16-cent cryptocurrency. So to me, this one could really nail it. If it nails it, this one could, from 600k, this could 1000x. Now, I don't think it will. But they could. Think about it. It's all up to them. If I was at the forefront of Xverse, I would be looking to hire a big wig. A big person, like maybe from EA or one of these big game software companies of the Web 2 era, and take this and be a Web 3 super game. If they did that, that would be a 1000x, all dependent on their strategy. But just on the commercial viability of the game, like it's a commercial game. Everybody understands it. It's just like Call of Duty. Great graphics, a very, very super low market cap, great degen play. I would say that 75x, I think, is realistic. It could go much higher than that. Next up, we have got Move Pump. So Move Pump is the pump.fun of Sui. So pump.fun is probably the most successful app, biggest revenue generator for Solana that there's ever been. It's just massive. And Move Pump is basically the equivalent on Sui, right? So this is Sui's pump.fun. If you go onto pump.fun, you are able to buy into meme coins. This is how I got Tinkle. This is how I got, well, this is where Sui Bull came out. And actually, if you have a look at what has come out via Move Pump, you got Plop, Sui Nami, AAA Cat, Sui Jack came out this week, Water, which came out literally like a day ago. And yeah, it's basically cryptocurrencies. And like I said, Tinkle, that got into the top 12. And this is what you're able to get. You're able to get early stage cryptocurrencies via Move Pump. That's what makes Move Pump valuable. And it's only a 540k market cap. Now, earlier today, this did actually go down to, I think, 150k or something like that. No, 250k market cap. So it has recovered nicely from there. But, this, I think, has got 545k. Like Jupiter, let's have a look at Jupiter. All right, so Jupiter is a DEX, but it's part of the Solana ecosystem, and really, you saw the height of Jupiter during the Solana boom season. It's a $1 billion market cap. All right, that shows you what an infrastructure within one of the sexiest layer ones can do as a market cap. And Move Pump is not even a million. And it has gotten to 3 million. 3.4 million this has gotten to. And it's basically retraced 6x. No, 7x. So that shows you that the opportunity is once again back with Move Pump. This is only 2x higher than when I bought it. So if Sui does a Solana, which it will, I'm confident of that, then I should imagine that Move Pump, a 558k market cap, 100x, 1000x potential. 1000x potential. Think about it. It's the pump.fun of Sui. If you could have been able to get into pump.fun, seeing how Jupiter's done, if pump.fun had a token, everybody would have gone nuts for it. And that's what you got with Move Pump. Next up, we have got one of my favorite meme coins on the Sui blockchain, and that is Sui Bull. So the narrative, why this is super simple, is because it is what it is. Sui Bull. Are you a bull? Are you bullish on Sui? You're a Sui Bull. One of the biggest, the biggest meme coin on Tron is Tron Bull. And Tron Bull has gotten up to a $300 million market cap. It has retraced, but this has done well because it's a super simple narrative. Are you a Tron Bull? That's why Tron Bull's bought it. Also, it has some cabal influences in it, but that's not the point. Very super simple to understand. And the great thing about Sui Bull is it's right at the beginning of their journey. 439k market cap. This has been over 1 million market cap. And that's not even with Sui really kicking off just yet. So Sui Bull is a CTO coin, right? They have taken over the coin. They have made it what it is. Okay, so when it first started, they basically got the PvP of Tron Bull, right? And then the developer buggered off, and then a CTO took it over and created this. And this branding is marvelous. If you go on Twitter, their artwork is excellent. You know, and these guys have got really, really good potential. It's just simple. Everybody will understand, because of the success of Tron Bull, it's very easy to understand why this has commercial appeal. Particularly to newbies coming into Sui. Which that will happen, because it's very simple to have a Sui wallet and to go on Move Pump and to go on Blue Move and to go on Cetus, right? So the ability to buy meme coins on Sui is easy, and so this could have a mega pump as a cryptocurrency. And right now it's down 25%, so a super accumulation zone. And you know, just to go to where Tron Bull is right now, which is a massive retracement on where it's gotten to, that would be a 200x. If it was to get to where Tron has gotten to, it would be a near 1000x. And it's just super simple to understand. Sui Bull. It's just as simple as that. So to me, I think this one's got superb movement to the upside. Again, this one, if it nails it, 100 to 1000x. Seriously. Seriously. 100 to 1000x. I am not selling this. The team are so committed. I don't foresee this rug pulling. This is their mission. The next coin I am so excited about. I'm not even lying. It's Tinkle. Wow. What these guys have done in the last week has been nothing short of miraculous. Okay? So, their branding is insane. The Pepe of the water chain. Does it get better than that as a tagline? Looks like Pepe, but is unique enough to not be. Right? So, it's a drop of water, kind of rotated 180 degrees. So, most like Plop, for instance, is just a normal droplet. Boring. Unoriginal. So Tinkle is basically turned 180 degrees, so it's a sideways droplet. But the character that is created, the Pepe of the water chain, I honestly think that this is insane. The name is one of the best names I've ever seen in cryptocurrency. Tinkle. It's just perfect. It's an onomatopoeic water sound. So the drop of water, basically, is tinkle. As they say here, making it rain on the blockchain. Tinkle in the shower, tinkle on the floor. Tinkle is also slang for urinating. And I don't know, but I think that's why it's yellow. Fun, brilliant, great tagline, massive upside potential. I think this one's got 1000x potential. It has. It really does. What a name. Tinkle. Think about it. Blub, Plop, they're onomatopoeic sounds. And they've done really well. You know, Plop, for instance, has gotten to, 500... maybe higher than 50 million market cap. Like 75 million or something it's gotten to. And this is not even a million yet. Yeah, I think Tinkle's superb. This one I'm not selling. Getting to the last of the degen cryptocurrencies here. So, next up, we have got Dancing Baby. So, Dancing Baby is the original meme. 1996. It predates Doge. It predates Nyan Cat. It predates Charlie Bit My Finger. It predates everything. This is the original internet meme that featured in Hollywood. And it's 165k market cap. This has been 4 million once before. And I believe this is going to exceed 4 million. And that would be a 30x from where it is right now. So my personal prediction on Dancing Baby, because they've committed to this, the team have committed to this. They were going to start one on base, but they are committing solely to the Soul one. And that, to me, is why I believe Dancing Baby has the potential to do 100x from here. Think about it. Doge was a $91 billion market cap because it's the original dog meme, right? But this is the original internet meme. I'm not saying it's going to do 91 million. I mean, 91 billion, if it did, this would be a 20,000x or 100,000x. But from where it is right now, I think that 100x is achievable as a potential minimum. Think about it, 16 million is already there. Next, we have got Suppoman. Right? Now, Suppoman, this is presently anyway, and you can tell by the market cap, this is early stage. All right? This is an early stage meme coin that represents me on the Solana blockchain. Now, at this present time, there is no website. The Twitter is, there is an active Twitter. There is an active Telegram, but this isn't branded. Okay? This isn't got the meme commercial ability that it's going to have. Right? This one, I'm going to personally help out. It's not my coin, but I bought into it early, and I am helping to develop the website, the Twitter, but now's not the time to launch it. But that's what I'm going to be doing with this. And as a result of that, I think that a 332k market cap, and not only that, but it's also got the utility of in my all buys group. If you've got, is it 1 million of this? Let me just check. I think it is. I don't want to make the mistake I made in the last stream, where I gave too low a figure. 400, yes. So if you've got 1 million of these, then you have got access to my private group, which is where I've already had, two in just the last couple of weeks, two that did over a 30x. So it's worth it. All my buys go in here. Right? So anyway, there we are. So this is going to be massively reimagined, rebranded commercially. So yeah. So anyway, I would say, not to big up my own trumpet, this one has got 50 to 100x potential. I'm going to put 75 as it meets in the middle. And then we have got Suppoman. Suppoman. So good a brand that there's even a new one. There's even a new one. I said it in my last video. I said that Suppoman was an incredible name for a ticker. And this one is an imitator. This one only came out what? This one came out 6 days ago, right? But the original Suppoman is this one. And this one came out 12 days ago. So it just goes to show you this is the one with the potential. And again, this one is also going to be rebranded. Okay, so at this present time, Suppoman has no website and a very, very minimalistic form of Twitter and Telegram. But this one is going to be heavily invested in terms of the artwork, in terms of the website. It's going to be a much better value proposition. And already, with 100 million, is it 100 million? You can also get into my buy announcements Telegram group. Yes, it's 100 million. Probably best to go via Suppoman. But yeah, that's just an added benefit because this is a tiny market cap cryptocurrency. It is presently 86k. Right? Now, I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring it down to 50 million just to bring it in line with Suppoman. So you know 50 million now to get into the group. But if you're already in the group, if you sell, you're out. Okay, just to put it out there. But anyway, so this one, 86k market cap. Again, it's a Sui cryptocurrency. Why this did well, Suppoman did well. This did super well in Solana season. This went to 1.5 million market cap. Sui, this is Suppoman, Suppoman. This is basically just come out on the Sui blockchain. So this one has violent room to the upside. 86k is one of the lowest market caps I've seen for a coin of this. And it's going to be having a website and updated artwork soon. And just an overall look and feel that's better. So as a result of that, I would say that Suppoman, so this is the present, not Suppoman, so Suppoman, this is the present artwork. This one from here has 86k. Like 860k would be a 10x. 8.6 million would be a 100x. I don't think it's too difficult to expect that. So there we are, people. That is it for today. That concludes. So this has been a very long stream, which I didn't want it to be, actually. So let me just have a quick look at any super chats. Suppoman, what Suppoman are you? Yes, it's this. It's this one. Not the other one. Is not me. It's a copy. Horny, yeah, seen it. Thank you very much for the $4.99, by the way. Flatulence, staking, yeah, DeFi. Don't really give a shit for it, to be honest. If you had $5,000, what would you invest it in? I would probably invest it in Tinkle, if I'm honest with you. Because that could run very, very high. Superman's toilet on move pump. Oh, God. Why would that be there? That's disgusting. Why would you... That's so grim. Hey, bro, love your show as always. Have you heard of Mad Memes After Dark? No, it doesn't sound very commercial. Yes, I just seen what somebody said in the chat, which is that Tinkle is basically like the new Pepe. It's like the Pepe of... Well, it is. I mean, that's literally its tagline. The Pepe of the water chain. Marvellous. Squid on Sui. I've seen that Crypto Gains has covered that. Thank you very much for $10. I've seen it. God, it's really come back down, hasn't it? I mean, they've got a basic website. It's not really made much in terms of... It's not very commercial, is what I will say. I wouldn't invest in this, even though it's gone up to, you know, what's that? I can't even tell what that is, but probably around about 5x from where it is. I wouldn't touch this. It's not very commercial to me. Right, there we are, people. That is the list completed. Let me move out of the way so you can see how it looks in its full glory. And I shall be seeing you next time, people. Hope you enjoyed today's. And if you want me to make a part 2, what would you suggest I added to that part 2? Proxy Grit 999 Google Cloud recently retweeted about Synternet and making their on-chain available streams through Google Cloud. Can you have a look? Microcap. It sounds rubbish to me. SNYT. 29 million. Stupid. Right, people. So anyway, going back to it. Thank you very much for turning up. I'm going to be doing potentially a part 2. So what should I add in that part 2? Let me know in the comments. But till next time, I have to love you and leave you, but you've been amazing. I've been the Suppoman. It is lights out.